Yes, students. What is gene therapy? We will discuss now gene therapy. What is gene therapy? It is a technique of genetic engineering to replace a faulty gene by a normal, healthy, functional gene. What is gene therapy? It is a technique of genetic engineering to replace a faulty gene by a normal, healthy and functional gene. Normal, healthy and functional gene. As we know, a gene expresses the protein. Protein regulates the body functions. If a gene is defective, if it is mutated, if it is faulty, how it becomes faulty? If the gene undergoes mutation, then we can say faulty gene means a faulty gene. What is a faulty gene? Fault. From fault, faulty. Faulty gene means a mutated gene. Mutant gene. The nucleotide sequence is changed. The mutant gene that expresses the abnormal protein, and so the body functions becomes disorder, impact. Mutant gene, that normal gene what it does? A normal protein expresses a normal protein and regulates the body function normally. Normally regulates body function. Whereas the mutant gene expresses the abnormal protein, then abnormal body function, But if the gene is deleted, then that protein becomes deficiency. In one way, if the gene is a mutant, the sequence is changed. If the protein is abnormal, then function becomes abnormal. That means that required protein becomes deficient. Here, if it is deleted also, that also causes the deficiency of that protein. So, we can say the replacement of a mutant gene with a normal, healthy, functional gene is called gene therapy. Means it is a replacement therapy. Therapy or treatment or therapy to a genetic disorder by replacing the defective gene with a healthy functional gene. What are the different disorders can be rectified through this genetic through the genetic engineering and gene therapy, by giving the gene therapy? Yes, there are many disorders. The first disorder was cured in a 4 years girl we will discuss. Okay, SCID, severe combined immune deficiency, muscular Dawkins muscular dystrophy, CF, cystic fibrosis, and even the alkaptonuria, phenylketonuria. Here are some that biochemical disorders because of the deficiency or some the production of some extra chemicals like alkaptonuria, phenylketonuria, due to formation of ketone bodies, biochemical disorders due to gene mutation, which are called the Mendelian disorder, and the chromosomal disorders. These are, this side I have written. These are some chromosomal disorders. Chromosomal disorders. These can be treated by the replacement gene therapy. Means faulty gene, the mutant gene or the gene which is deleted can be introduced into the somatic cell or into the germ cell, and on that basis the gene therapy is of two types: somatic cell gene therapy and the germ cell gene therapy. When the therapy or the treatment replacement of the faulty gene done in a somatic cell, then it is somatic cell gene therapy. When the replacement somatic cell gene therapy means a faulty gene is replaced. Faulty gene is replaced by a normal functional gene, in a somatic cell. Whereas a faulty gene is here, a faulty gene is replaced, write down similarly, replaced by a normal functional gene in a germ cell. In a germ cell. So what happens? The genetic change is conferred in the somatic cell. Here the change is conferred or obtained in the gamete cell. So here when the change occurs in a somatic cell, that cannot be inherited to the further generations. Okay, first of all, let us discuss a disorder SCID. Let us discuss the treatment done for SCID. The first somatic cell gene therapy is done to a first somatic cell gene therapy, GT therapy, is done to a 4 years girl, 4 years child named Asanti De Silva, at NIH, NIH, National Institute of Health, USA. National Institute of Health, USA. For skin. For what? For skin. What is skin? Skin, the severe combined immunodeficiency. What is skin? It is severe combined immunodeficiency. It is caused due to, what is the cause? Which is caused due to the deficiency of adenosine deaminase (ADA) due to deficiency of ADA, adenosine deaminase. It is adenosine deaminase. The gene for adenosine deaminase, the ADA gene, is a mutant gene. The gene of the Ashanti de Silva, the ADA gene of Ashanti de Silva was mutated. ADA gene was mutant, and it is essential for ADA gene synthesizes the ADA means adenosine deaminase, and it regulates the formation of B and T cells. Where the B and T cells are produced? That is bone marrow. Just recall, the bone marrow is there. Bone marrow, within the marrow cavity. Within the bone marrow, hematopoietic stem cells, hematopoietic stem cells, they differentiate, the hematopoietic stem cells differentiate into lymphocytes in the presence of ADA, adenosine deaminase. Okay, it is the catalyst. ADA. So what are the lymphocytes? B and T lymphocytes. B and T cells. B cells and T cells. So what happens? The B and T cells, as we know, B cells that play for antibody mediated immunity or humoral immunity. B cells play for, as we know, they play for AMI, and T cells play for CMI, cell mediated immunity. This is the chromosome number 20. Suppose chromosome 20, and this is the chromosome. If here is the gene, then this gene is extracted. ADA gene, the skin is caused due to the failure of synthesis of adenosine deaminase. So the gene responsible for the synthesis of the ADA is ADA gene. Let us take. So suppose this is the ADA gene, then it is taken and cDNA is obtained. Of this cDNA is obtained and introduced into a retrovirus. That is the HIV virus is used. Retrovirus is used because the reverse transcription is required to produce the cDNA, and by using the retrovirus, the cDNA that is introduced into the lymphocyte. By using cDNA incorporated, introduced into retrovirus introduced into lymphocyte was introduced, okay, and lymphocyte was cultured. Then they are transplanted into bone marrow. Transplanted into bone marrow. Another case, that is familial hypercholesterolemia FH disorder, that was treated in 1992 by somatic cell gene therapy caused due to an absence of low density lipoprotein, the receptors, LDL receptors on the surface of the hepatocytes. Hepatocyte, liver cells, low density lipoprotein receptors that present on the hepatocytes. Okay, this was treated in the 1992. However, if the somatic cell gene therapy is done in the embryonic stage, in the zygote or in the early embryonic stage, then it remains as the permanent cure. It is not inherited. If the cure is done, the therapy is given after birth. Okay, so in contrast to somatic cell gene therapy, in germinal gene therapy, the changes, genetic changes obtained in the germ cell, and germ cells, that are the gametes, and gametes they carry that correction they carry to the offspring into the embryo, and it is inherited from generation to generation. This is how the SCID can be treated in two ways. SCID therapy can be done, treatment can be done in two ways. Enzyme replacement, functional ADA enzyme can be replacement, or bone marrow transplantation, or bone marrow transplantation. In case of germ cell gene therapy, as we discussed, the changes that are conferred or obtained in gametes which can pass on to next generation and so on. But there are some bioethics. Bioethics forbid the process, the practice. Ethical conscience, the process of germ cell gene therapy has to be practiced, has to be tested on animal model before it is used for human population. Before it is practiced in humans. Another thing is it is to be approved by an appropriate regulatory authority for the legal status, because it is taken as a bioethic. Okay, ex vivo gene therapy and in vivo gene therapy. In ex vivo, what happens? The affected defective cells are taken out and replacement and gene replacement is done. Gene replacement is done outside the body. done outside the body. Actually, what is done? The defective cells are taken out, and in a defective cell, gene is introduced. Then gene is introduced. Then that cell, the corrected cell, is cloned into a required sufficient number. Then they are transferred into the body or into that tissue by transfusion or by transplantation. Gene of interest is introduced into a cell, then cell is cloned to a sufficient number, in a culture medium, then returned to the body by transfusion or transplantation. Okay, but in vivo, it is the present scenario. In ex vivo, it is done. It is present scenario. It is going on like this, but still it is in vivo, inside the body. It is in trial. Still it is not done, not yet done. Okay, what is done? The cloned gene is cloned. Cloned gene, the gene of interest is cloned in the culture medium. By the process of genetic engineering. Cloned gene are introduced in the affected cells within the body. In the affected cells within the body. It is not possible within the body. It is not possible to clone the cell inside the body. So in each and every defective cell, the faulty gene has to be taken out and replacement has to be done by a normal functional healthy gene in each and every defective cell, in each and every affected cells. What is not? The replacement of faulty gene. Replacement of faulty gene with a normal functional gene has to be done in each and every affected cell. Has to be done. Has to be done in each and every affected cell. So it is a quite tedious process, and it is still in trial. That's why. Okay, this is all about the gene therapy. You may get it in 3.5 long question, the short note of the long question that is in group C, or you may get the difference between the somatic cell gene therapy and germ cell gene therapy, ex vivo gene therapy, in vivo gene therapy. Ex vivo, that means nothing but in vitro. Ex vivo means it is nothing but in vitro. In vitro means outside the body.